Welcome to my channel Improve Your English Speaking Skills. Here's a short story titled The Lazy Farmer. Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a farmer named Ramesh who was known for his laziness. He had fertile land and plenty of tools but rarely worked on his farm. Instead, he spent his days napping under a big banyan tree and dreaming about becoming wealthy without effort. One day, Ramesh's neighbor, Sohan, visited him and said, "Ramesh, if you work hard, your fields will yield a great harvest. Why don't you plant some wheat this season?" Ramesh yawned and replied, "Why bother, Sohan? It's too much work. Besides, luck will take care of me." Sohan shook his head and left. Meanwhile, other farmers in the village prepared their fields and sowed seeds. Ramesh, as usual, did nothing. However, one day, he heard a rumor that a rich treasure was buried in his fields. Excited by the thought of instant wealth, Ramesh grabbed a spade and started digging. He dug for days, turning over every inch of his field but found no treasure. Frustrated and exhausted, he decided to give up. When the monsoon arrived, Ramesh noticed something surprising. The seeds left behind by birds and vines had started sprouting in the soil he had tilled during his digging frenzy. Months later, Ramesh's field was lush with crops. Villagers congratulated him, saying, "See, Ramesh, hard work always pays off." Embarrassed but wiser, Ramesh realized the value of effort and decided never to rely on luck alone again. From that day forward, the lazy farmer transformed into one of the hardest working farmers in the village. Moral: hard work is the key to success, and there are no shortcuts in life. The Lazy Farmer, Episode 2: The Clever Deal. Ramesh, now a hard-working farmer, had started earning well from his fields. However, his new journey was not without challenges. One morning, as Ramesh plowed his field, a wealthy merchant named Lala Ram stopped by. Lala Ram said, "Ramesh, I hear you turned your life around. I have a proposition for you. If you sell me your crops at a low price now, I'll pay you a bonus later when the market is good." Ramesh was tempted by the offer but paused to think. Why should I sell for less when I can wait and get a fair price myself? He asked. Lala Ram chuckled. Because the market is unpredictable, my friend. If the crops flood the market, you might lose everything. Let me bear the risk. Unsure, Ramesh sought advice from Sohan. Sohan said, Lala Ram is clever. He wants to profit from your hard work. If you wait, you may earn more. But if you sell, ensure you get a written deal for the bonus. Ramesh decided to negotiate. Lala Ram, he said, I'll sell you half of my crop at your price, but I want a signed agreement for the bonus if the market rises. Lala Ram, surprised by Ramesh's boldness, agreed reluctantly. They signed the deal and Ramesh sold half his crops. As luck would have it, the market price soared after a month. Lala Ram had to pay Ramesh the bonus he had promised. Villagers praised Ramesh's cleverness, saying, You've become both a hard-working and smart farmer. Moral: hard work paired with smart thinking leads to greater success. One year, the rains came late, and everyone in the village was worried about their harvest. But since most farmers had worked hard to prepare their fields, plant seeds, and tend to their crops, they were optimistic about managing the crisis. The lazy farmer, however, had done nothing. His field was overgrown with weeds, and he had not sown any seeds. He kept telling himself, There's always tomorrow. I will start work soon. But tomorrow never came. As the weeks went by, the situation grew worse. The rains were not enough to salvage his neglected field, and soon the season was over. While other farmers harvested their crops, the lazy farmer had nothing to show for his land. He went from house to house begging for food, but was met with pity and disappointment. His neighbors reminded him, If you had worked like the rest of us, you wouldn't be in this situation. The story of the lazy farmer teaches us that procrastination and laziness lead to failure. Success requires consistent effort and responsibility. Just as the farmer missed his opportunity to grow crops, we too can miss out on opportunities in life if importance of preparation, like the farmer's field, life demands preparation. What you sow today is what you'll reap tomorrow. Consequences of laziness. Avoiding work might seem easier in the moment, but it leads to regret and struggle later. Community impact. In the story, the lazy farmer became a burden to his hard-working neighbors, showing how individual actions can affect a community. This timeless fable encourages us to value hard work and take responsibility for our future.